choice be if you were that person about to get married to this cheating fiance?
It was an easy one for me to answer up until the point where you said everyone's got a past. And that sort of just it sort of widens the scope a little bit. Does that make sense? Right.
Yeah.
Everything that you said, I was gonna go, yep, that's an easy one for me. Here's what I would have done. But then you said everyone's got a past. And then I'm like, whoa, how far does this past go? Does that make sense? How far
Yeah.
does how far does the past extend to? If the past is 2 weeks, it's a different answer. If the past is 10 years, it's a different decision. Does that make sense? So, if you hadn't said everyone's got a past, I would have said, yeah, that's an easy one for me. This is what I would have done. Yeah. Or this is how I would have handled it.
Well, what was that? What would you have done then? Would you
Right.
have rather be told? Would you rather be told?
Right. Would the past extend past 2 weeks, a month, 3 months?
Yeah, but if I caught them this morning
Oh, right.
messing around together,
All
then
right.
and you don't know about this, but
Yeah.
in this discussion, would you rather know what she's up to because it could carry on into the marriage,
Hey
Yeah.
there, sweetheart
or would you
there.
say,
Sorry for the break in
oh,
transmission.
that's
Who should
Phantom?
help my life move to the permanent side by
I
Hi
giving
there,
me
Phantom.
give
I
me something
Phantom.
to put about. Hi,
Hi
hello.
there.
Please just give me a moment.
uh
I'm trying to set up my backstage.
all right. All right. This is a really interesting topic today. Thanks to
Yeah, that's why I could not miss it. I was like, I have to come
thank
around.
yeah, thanks to Brov. He's proper really is giving me a dilemma. Um it's put me it's put me somewhere in between a rock and a hard place. So I'm just trying
Oh
to
yeah.
oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey, look at that.
Hello.
You, you could just be
Oh wow.
you could just be the cover of our podcast, just be the face.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll frame your picture and put it there.
Hi everyone. Good
Yeah,
afternoon
hi.
or
Hi,
good
Phantom.
day.
Hi. Yeah, so do you want to get Phantom up to speed, bro? Then I can
Yeah, let
answer.
me tell you what we're discussing here, Phantom. Some moral dilemmas. Now, let's have a look at this one.
Okay.
You are at your best friend's wedding just an hour before the ceremony
Okay.
is due to start. Earlier that day, you came across definitive proof that your best friend's spouse to be is having an affair with the well, I guess in your case it would be your best female friend, so with the best man. She's having an affair with the best man. You catch them sneaking out of a room together looking dishevelled. If you tell your friend about the affair, their day will be ruined. But you don't want them to marry a cheater. No, I got that wrong. If it's your female best friend, Phantom, then I've discovered that her partner to be, her man, her groom to be, husband to be, is having an affair with the chief bridesmaid. Now, the question is, do you tell your friend what he's been up to and save her from a possible being married to someone who's cheating, or do you say nothing and hope that everything works out all right? That's the dilemma.
Yeah, Phantom.
Mm, well, me as a person, I'll actually speak out in all sincerity. I don't have to keep short in those kind of things. I would actually speak out. Those kind of things. I would actually speak out. If she decides to go on and marry the person, it's on her, right? So I don't get to be a I don't want to be in the shoes of oh, I saw them before, but I did not know how to tell it to you so you don't get to feel bad. No, 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 no. I tell it to you so you make your informed decision. You want to keep getting married to the cheater, it's on you. It's not on me anymore. I would actually rather tell the person what it is than having to keep quiet and watch everything. I can't even do it. My face would not even let me be great. Like I would see the person, I would literally go off the radar. So I would rather just tell it out. Or alternatively, I would tell the person who I caught cheating to go report himself to the partner. That's another alternative. Like, okay, go and tell your partner that you did this. It might be a mistake, or you got carried away, or you got distracted, or one or two things, right? So that's another alternative. That's another way I could go about it.
Do you know, that's the best answer I've heard.
That's a good answer, isn't it? That is. Let me give you the percentages of however many people were surveyed on this. Tell your best friend, sure, the day will be ruined, but better a day ruined than an entire life. 88% of people said that. 12% say nothing. Your job is to be supportive and participate in your friend's happiness. I mean, it's a very interesting answer that you gave there, Phantom, but in reality, if you really confronted, or if we confronted somebody in that situation, would they really go and tell their bride or husband to be? I guess if it was under the threat that if they don't, we would, maybe they would go and do it. But it'd be awful to be accused of spoiling someone's day and really that I should have just kept my mouth shut, etc., etc. So maybe in the real world, if that happened, it will be a very, very tough call to make, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Sorry, go on, Phantom, please.
Sorry, well, I don't think it's a tough one because I've done it before. My friend, her husband, before they got married, he was literally jumping from one skirt to the other. He was even coming on to me. I told my friend, my darling, your beloved, your betrothed is coming on to me. She did not listen. She went ahead and married the man. And the man continue from where he stopped. Was sleeping with every skirt, anything on skirts, landlord, landlady, housekeepers, everyone in the congregation. Sorry. Well, and she now came back to me. I was like, Phantom, I would have listened to